trying again. Michael Hogan, entertainment editor for the Huffington Post, joins us. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
So what do you make of this?
Well, I think you've got Steven Spielberg and George Lucas responding to changes that are happening in Hollywood. Part of that is related to digital transformations. You're seeing a lot of film stories that would have been told in cinema moving to cable TV, even to Netflix, and you're
Got
seeing
two
Hollywood
gay buddies.
focus on a smaller number of really, really high-budget movies that are geared at gigantic audiences.
Because now they're blocking everybody.
And they're investing humongous amounts in them. But what is happening is that we're getting a kind of flood of blockbusters. We've got possibly 19 blockbusters this summer, and I think they're kind of looking at this and going, where does it end? It can't keep going this way because there can be only so many blockbusters.
Yeah, listen, Superman opens today. The prediction, the reports are that it cost over $200 million just to get that thing in the theaters. Are we seeing too many? Is 19 too many for the summer? Is an audience for 19 blockbusters?
Well, I think that's the question.
Written and directed by men.
Hollywood math is the more blockbusters we make, the more people are going to come. But I think it's possible to just be carving up that audience into smaller pieces. And when you start to see them, they're all becoming kind of formulaic. These are very heavily tested. You don't spend $200 million.
Movies made by men for men.
Not tested and make sure it's going to work. But as a result of that, you're getting a formula. And, you know, how many times can you watch a flawed but likable hero save the Earth from Armageddon, you know, in one summer?
Superman's a flop.
Spielberg took note of the fact that maybe Lincoln might have ended up on HBO. How much money did Lincoln make in the end?
It made almost $500 million around the world, made a huge amount of money. And he said it only ended up in theaters because he co-owned the studio. And, you know, you can see somebody like
Even though it made a huge amount of money.
Yeah, and no one expected it to make a lot of money. Everybody thought, oh my God, here goes Spielberg again with another movie about a president. Like, who's going to go see that?
Elite movie made by elites for elites.
Steven Spielberg and Daniel
Supported by elites.
That's right. And these are things that you can't predict. They don't work in the formulas. And so without people like Spielberg who have the clout to say, we're doing it, I don't care if we lose $200 million, those movies don't get made. And that's one reason, you know, you saw Steven Soderbergh say he made this film Behind the Candelabra, ended up on HBO, no one would fund it. It turned out, you know, it has had a great impact, but no one was willing to make that bet.
Well, when the two of them talk, people listen. And
That's
George
what they
Lucas said we're
like.
going to end up with fewer theaters, in bigger theaters, fewer theaters, bigger theaters. That soon going to the movies could cost you $50 to $100 like Broadway plays. Do you see that happening?
Well, if you have a family of four, you have to be very disciplined today to get out of the theater without
It already costs $50.
But yes, I think he's looking at
Once
this
you buy the
question of
popcorn.
why do people go to the movies? How are we going to continue to get people out of their homes with all this incredible home entertainment and all this great quality stuff? And so one possibility is you would see
Movies will only be for elites.
All right, thank you,
Written
Michael.
by elites, directed
It is
by
now
elites.
7:47. Time now for a check.